Okay, hi. Well, first of all, I'm still trying to take notes from Jessica's conversation. That was a lot of information, great. Um, so Drew Pedrick, Drew McTeague Pedrick, I'll say, because my practice for the last 10 years is McTeague, architecture and design. I've been an architect for 40 years. The last 15 have been out here in California. Doing work all over these years in various degrees of sustainability and resilience and more. Yeah, but in the last several years, have begun to really think about something that's what I would say is a call to action, and that is what I call conscious architecture. And so I'll walk through that sort of a little bit of my path on the slides, and then a little more focused call to action at the end. So next slide. So I began working actually in my grandfather's firm in New York in 1981. This building at the base, I could tell little stories about it later on, but this is a building that was at the top of the ground zero that I worked on and he worked on. Over the years, I've worked with buildings that are older and being restored and bringing nature into them. I've done planning assignments with great teams looking at waterfronts and how we combine land use and water use. We've done things like this cruise terminal in Hong Kong, where we've actually combined cruise facilities and nature into one facility. We've taken buildings like this and hollowed out an existing facility and created many new uses in it so that we could find resilience and reuse. We've done houses where we've rebuilt from fires, like in Malibu, this particular one. And all along the way, as you see these slides, this is a bridge we've worked on. All of these have been varying degrees of sustainability. And I think everybody on this call, I'm going to assume, is doing their own way, in sustainability and resilience and so on. But we've progressed, and I personally progressed as I've gone through these years, looking at all forms to where really 3 years ago or so, the notion of a seed of a new way and a new path came very clearly to me through our work. And that's what I call conscious architecture. Conscious architecture, we look at the beauty of nature. We look at how we place our work in it. And as a part of it, we participate with it. We're very careful and we try and we look for teams to not do things like the kinds of density that we've seen over many, many years, and look instead at how we can still have density, but work very closely with nature. We think that whatever size of building it is, whatever size of project or type it is, we can work better with nature. And we can use technology like this. We can certainly look at the kinds of high tech that's out there and it's available to us in terms of technique and material and so on. But gather from our heritage and our past a better way, a more useful way of looking at nature and heritage and belonging to the planet. And so our charge and my charge when I look at teams we build and to all of you is to really think about our work as architects and planners and engineers and designers from the point of view of the air quality, from the point of view of how we impact that, from the perspective of the form of land and the form of our architecture and design, and that they're really one. And so when we look at water quality, we're looking at the water we drink. We're also looking at the connectivity that water represents to us philosophically and as a part of nature. And so our call is to look really past and future at where we've been, where we are, and what we want to repeat, what we want to do new, and what we want to not do, but to be careful as we go forward. Thank you.